Hi, and welcome to my new series, Road to 2000 Rated OTB. I will make some games with a small recap, and I will probably only show winning games at the first. But later I will add a lot of losing games and why I've lost them, so a valuable lesson. That's also really important to show the losing games. So we start with the first game. My opponent is rated 1573, so it's a really solid defender. My highest rating is 1681, so that's I've lost a lot of rating points because I've been trying new openings, but it's really nice to have a new approach to the game. So also in this game I've played a new opening. Normally I play d4, but now I started with e4 because I knew he would play the Sicilian, and I play the Sicilian myself lately. So let's start with the game. I started with e4. My opponent played c5, knight f3, d6, d4, takes, knight f6, knight, and now the Najdorf is on the board. I played f4, f3 because I want to play f3, bishop, queen, and castle. That's my plan, and then attack. So I started right away with it. But bishop e3 is basically more solid move. But I played f3 to prepare bishop e3, and it's also a move, so it's all good. e6, bishop e3, bishop e7, queen d2, castle or b5, all moves, so we're still a little bit in theory. Bishop d3, the engine was not really happy with this move. However, if you play b4, I have now knight e2, and the bishop is already out, so I can castle both ways. I'm really flexible in this position, so I really liked about this. If you castle, I can also castle and make it a little bit positional game. I can castle queenside and start an attack. Bishop d7, the engine didn't really like it. I didn't like it, and he probably did, so I don't know. And he maybe didn't expect it, but I started with g4. I'm here to attack. I'm here to make things tactical. Normally I play really positional, and now I'm trying to play more tactical. So g4, g5, don't care. Knight c6, g5, still going for an attack. Knight h5 only move. Going back is really bad. So knight h5 is the only move. Rook g1. The engine didn't like it that much. Also not that bad. But rook g1 is I can play this. Have an attack, so castling is not that great, I guess. He took. The engine preferred to first take and then maybe rook g1, but he took and played e5 right away. I went back, and now this because he played e5, he's weakening d5, so he gains the tempo on my bishop. That's fine by me because I'm going back anyways. And now this is open for me. So I played bishop e2 to try to attack this. However, this is not even a threat, because if I do this, you can just take. It's not even a threat. However, my move was to play knight d5. Now castling is maybe a good idea, but he took the threat seriously. So he played g6, now played knight d5, really strong knight on this, so he traded pretty fast off, and now bishop pair, without that much effort, so that was really nice. It was a really good game for me. However, I make the only big mistake in the game. I should have played c3 or castle. But I went for queen b7, and queen b7 is really interesting move. However, with perfect play, black is better, so it's a really big mistake. It's not a blunder, but it's a mistake. He took on c2, I took on a6, and now I threat this with jack. So it's really hard to defend. So castle was the best move, and now I take this b5 pawn. And the problem is, for me, that my king is in the middle, in the center. So that's really nice for black to attack. However, if I survive the attack, I'm basically winning. I'm already winning because this is easy plan. So I need to survive a little bit. It was a big gamble, queen b7, but I went for it. I like to win, so yeah, I need to gamble. He played queen c8, which also is a mistake. He could better have played queen c7. Queen c7, you can make a big battery, and then my king is in trouble. However, he played queen c8. I played king d1. Now he went knight f4. So that's a great move. However, this battery is really strong, so I went for rook c1. I need to calculate a little bit. If you take with the knight, I just take the rook. If you take this rook, I take your queen. So if you take with the knight, if you take with the rook, I take your queen. So it's a 4 straight, to be honest. 4 straight, bishop takes, so the battery is gone. So the threat is a little bit away. And if you have played queen c7 before, now you have rook c7, and the battery is back on track. So this is a slight mistake. However, he made a blunder this move. He played queen c5, and he even told me that his move was really bad. So and I was really happy with this move to see. He's threatening to take my rook with jack. So I can move the rook away. However, the rook is bad on all places, so it's a forced queen trade. So I took. He's messing up his pawn structure, and now the attack is completely gone. And what I said was, if I survive the attack, this pawn is gonna run up the board. It's really hard to defend. I don't know why he went for the queen trade, but all right. Bishop c4, centralizing my bishop and keeping the bishop pair. And I was a little bit scared for this move. And then you have a really nice outpost for the knight. So if you play this, I just take. He gave check, king c2, king g7, trying to play it slowly, b3, and now a4, and now everything is defended. Maybe a rook behind it and go for the win. So b3. Now the engine's set to just take and get rid of the weakness. However, I went for bishop b2, developing a piece into the game, attacking this. And now he played f6, because if you go for this, I have probably this, and now it's stuck. I'm still threatening this, you lose this. You still need to play f6. So he played f6, I get rid of my weakness. Now this is on light squares with your dark square bishop, so that's nice. a4, clear plan to push the pawns. Knight h3, well, kind of a desperation move, kind of a one move wonder. So I have a lot of choices here. I can play rook d1, try to trade it off, bishop pair against this and a passer. However, I went for rook a1, and that's the best move, so all good. He went back with his knight, so I improved my rook and he didn't do anything, so thank you. At this point he was falling apart, so that's nice. I push pawn, clear plan. He tried to maneuver his knight, I push again, and now he took the pawn with his king, which is not that great because he is spinning himself. So I went for f4. You cannot take, and I was hoping that he played bishop d6, and then I just can take, and you think you can defend it because he actually played it, and I took, he took, and now I have the winning move, rook f1 check. Wherever you go, you lose. Well, if you go this, you lose 2 pieces. If you go this, it's also bad. And then I'm threatening this, so king g5, and I won a entire piece. And now I'm up a lot of material, and this is still a threat, and it's still defended. So if you go this, I can probably, well, take the knight. So this is completely losing, and he gave up at this point. So that's nice rating points, trying to play a new opening and win, so that's really nice. Learned a lot from the opening, and yeah, on to the next game. So peace.